We have just a short episode today talking about the history and the technique of the classic American fried chicken sandwich. So, this is something that's kind of important to me and my culture, as I have a lot of history in my family from the United States, especially in the South, in Florida. And so, this is where, in that area of the United States, where the chicken sandwich, as they call it, we might call it a chicken burger here, really came about, and it's one of the most popular foods in the entire country, especially in the South. So I just really wanted to kind of get this essence of that American style from the chicken burger that was invented by Chick-fil-A in the 1940s in the United States, just here in the South, as you can see. It's really important for me that I learn how to properly cook this myself, just to kind of be able to connect a bit more to my family. And it's also important to me that I can educate others and teach others about the history, the culture, and really what goes into such a classic American dish. So I've got the beautiful scenes of Kentucky in the south of the United States. This is the heart and the soul of the fried chicken sandwich in the United States. When I was preparing this, I spoke to my uncle Jonathan, who has previously lived in Kentucky and currently lives in Okeechobee, Florida. I spoke to him about really the culture, the history, how these foods, specifically the chicken sandwich, but also other famous southern United States foods that are really famous and really important to their culture, and how people see that in their community, and that was really interesting to learn, especially to learn about my culture and about something that I previously not had too much thought or connection to, and it was really nice talking to my uncle about that. He gave me some good insight specifically on how to cook them right, which I will show later on in the episode. But that was a really valuable experience for me, and I hope that I can communicate what I learned from him to all of you guys watching. The fried chicken sandwich is not only incredibly popular in the south of the United States, but it is incredibly popular in Australia too at KFC. We don't have Chick-fil-A who invented it, but we do have KFC all over the country. It's a very popular fast food chain, and they make a lot of different varieties of fried chicken sandwich. So I kind of got some inspiration from KFC too, because that's what I know about the fried chicken sandwich. And so I kind of combined that personal knowledge of one of my favorite foods at KFC to the conversation and the education that I gained from my uncle in the United States. The first step of the process is to debone the chicken so it can be fried easily and get that full coat. It makes it a lot easier to cook. So it's important to get all that big gristly fatty bits as well. Next, it's important to make a buttermilk. If we're doing a buttermilk fried chicken, it makes the chicken really tender and makes it fry very well, makes the flavor really get deep into that chicken. So these are all the seasonings that have been used. They're being put into the dry mix as well as the buttermilk. So here are the measurements being used. Firstly, flour. Next, salt. More salt. Paprika. More paprika, smoked this time. Garlic powder. onion powder, pepper, just to give it a little bit extra, some oregano, and thyme. Some beautiful seasoning in there. That's just in the dry rub. The same seasonings were also in the buttermilk, but this is just really mixed in well. Then to make the mayo, we've started with pre-made mayo, a whole head of garlic. Mix that in nice and well, get the aromatic garlic flavor and smell out. Then slice the bread, dice the lettuce, some pre-done pickles, all the seasonings together, make sure it's all easy and done. Now for the frying is the most important step. You want to first dunk it in the liquid, which is our buttermilk with the flavoring in it. Then you want to coat that really well. It's nice. You want to press it down a little bit to get that really inside the chicken. Then you want to coat again and then put it back in the dry mix. This is a really important step. You want to make sure you do it twice for that maximum crispiness and tenderness on the inside. Then to fry it to about golden brown level. As you can see, I did 2 of these, a little bit overdone, but it doesn't really matter too much. You can do it however you would like, depending on your flavor preferences for your chicken. So this is one of the overdone ones, but I cooked it through just to check, make sure. No one wants some undercooked chicken. That's a health risk. Then the assembly of the burger. First goes our garlic mayo, then our chicken fillet, some lettuce, and pickles. Just keeping it simple, the traditional way for a nice chicken sandwich. Look at that, beautiful. Just the assembly levels. There we go. Cook them for the whole family. Smash hit. Beautiful. Here's a clip of me taking a bite. 9 out of 10 chicken burger right there. This experience as a whole of creating this movie and this process for the project was really enlightening for me. It gave me such a cool opportunity to connect more with my heritage and with some family members that I probably hadn't spoken to or talked to in a while, and this was really great. It gave me a lot of education. It also gave me the opportunity to teach others and share this culture and this knowledge with anyone who wants to watch this show, especially this episode. There are other episodes too from other boys where they have done their own cultures, and those are incredible too, so I'd recommend checking those videos out. And this whole project as a whole, with everyone's together, I think it really is really valuable in creating a kind of collection of media where you can learn about so many other things that you might not have, and really gain a deeper appreciation for the global culture. So it can just reinforce those multicultural values that we hold so strong in Australia, and really kind of bring a further sense of community between everyone, as food is a very strong catalyst for bringing people together, as we've always been able to see throughout history, is that everyone loves food and everyone loves fried chicken burgers.